Welcome, Never Betters, to my YouTube channel. I'm Susan, and this is Buddy Sherman, and we are so glad you're here. So Friday, today, we've got a Power Vinyasa Fly Flow practice for you, all about movement and message. So we are going to move in and out of the sun salutation B with different variations in the flow, and the message is about waking up to courage. So I hope you enjoy. Now, if you like what you see, hit the thumbs up, push the bell for future notifications, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Now let's get after that best version of you today.
Full stop. Can't believe I live in your thoughts. I think about you all the time.
We're going to go ahead and press the button all together right now. Then come with me right to the top of your mat. Heel toe your feet all the way to the width of your mat. Bend your knees, cascade your body on down, and hang right in a forward fold. Now in this forward fold, your knees are going to stay bent, and you're just going to rock back on your heels and then forward onto the balls of your feet, but it's very slight. So just rock just a little bit back and forth, making that shift. Letting your toes fan out when you land on your heels. Popping your heels up when you land on your toes. Now hold up right in the center. Lengthen your spine on down. Capture one hand on each bicep. And see if you can hang in ragdoll. Find stillness. Now in your ragdoll, shake your head out just a little bit. Anything that could hinder your practice today. Any angst, any uncertainty, any fear, any anxiety, just let it spill out onto your mat and bring that awareness in, that yes back in, knowing you are exactly where you belong. Then ignite a sway. That sway comes from the earth, travels the energy of the earth right up through the soles of your padas, your feet, and right on out the crown of your head. Now let your hands be released. Pump your heart up. Breathe in. Exhale, breathe out. Back down, fold. Maybe hands are on shins, tabletop style. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale, pull yourself physically together. 2 more times. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Last time. Pump the heart. Draw the tailbone back, the crown of the head forward. Exhale, dive down. Keep your legs wide. Rise your arms all the way to standing. Lace your hands inside out. Pop the palms of your hands up to the sky. Soften your elbows. Lean to the right. Get a nice side lateral bend. Inhale, come back to the center. And then lengthen as you lean up and over to the left. Now, right hand on your hip, left hand up, lift up and over to the right, side bend. Left hand on your hip, right arm up, up and over to the left. Now, come back to the center, create goalposts with your arms, and then draw your elbows in to collect your hands at heart center. Heel toe your feet to the width of your hips and balance in samastitihi, letting your eyes here close. Draw your chin to your chest. So we have been unpacking the blueprint for transforming negative emotions, samskaras in Sanskrit. So today we're going to wake up to courage. Wake up, awareness. So we can wake up to activate courage over fear. So if that brings to mind a purpose for your practice today, draw it in. Once you've set your intention, seal it into your heart with that Anjali Mudra connection of your hands. Then eyes open, offer that intention up. Take a swan dive down as you hinge, bend, and fold. Inhale and lengthen. Stay in the fold, but levitate the right leg up into that L shape. Exhale, right knee to your nose. Inhale, stretch it back. Exhale, right knee back into your nose. Use the core, fan the toes out. Last time, stretch it long. Exhale, right knee into your nose. Set it next to the left. Scoop the arms up. Utkatasana chair. Draw your tailbone back, lighten your toes. Collect your hands right at heart center. Wring it out and twist. Left upper arm outside the right front thigh. Let your left hip draw back and your thumbs be in the center of your chest. Breathe. Dive down and fold. Shake out your head. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, pull yourself back together. Now come with me and rise up. Breathe in. This time, right hand slides down the right thigh. Left arm up and over. Maybe even gaze up and under the left arm. Now just reverse it. Left hand slides down. Right arm up and over. Take that gaze up and under that right arm. Come back to the center. Tee the arms like goalposts. Collect the hands at heart center. Sit back into Utkatasana chair pose. Exhale, bow down and fold. Balance on the right leg. Lift the left leg up in L shape. Exhale, knee to nose. Draw it in tight. Use those bandhas. Lengthen it long. Exhale, pull it back in. Inhale, expand. Last time. Exhale, draw it in. Hold. Can you pull it in just a tint tighter? Breathe. Set it next to the right. Scoop the arms up. Utkatasana chair pose. Wake up to courage. Collect your hands at heart center. Courage is not the absence of fear, but making progress in the face of fear. Now twist. Right upper arm on the outside of the left front thigh. Somebody breathe. Now bow down and fold. Inhale and lengthen. This time, bend your knees, plant your palms. Step your body into downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Now you might have to adjust your hands and your feet a little bit. Let your feet be the width of your hips, your hands, the width of your shoulders. Now really focus on rooting down through the index finger and the thumb knuckle and creating a nice grip with the pads of your fingers. Now levitate your heels up on the in-breath. Bend your knees on the out-breath. Hover your shins over your mat. Let your right knee land down. Left leg goes long. Right hand down. Lift the left leg up. Perhaps catch the left hand in your left bent leg, foot, shin, top of foot, and let the heart lift. Breathe. Now release. Come back to all fours. Round the back, tuck the chin. Inhale, arch the back for a little cow. Do that again. Exhale, pull the navel into the spine. Inhale, arch the back. Let's hear your breath. Awareness of your mind, body, and spirit. That connection. The awareness in yoga, waking up to that awareness is called in Sanskrit, vidya. It's the root where we can see clearly. So we can transform those negative patterns. Wake up to where you are, not so much about the things that are happening to you. It's not, why is this happening to me? It's maybe, what does this pattern have to tell me? Things may not happen to you, but in some way for you. Yes, now shift your hands, one right, one left, and take a little circular motion with your hips. Travel around, get a little action in the side bodies. If you want to bend your arms, so be it. A little saja, free form movement. Riding those waves of your breath. Now reverse that direction. And then come back around to the center. Flip your hands back to the front of the house. Shift your shoulders over your wrists. Bend your arms and dive your chin, chest, belly right onto your mat. Lifting the heart up. Breathe in. Exhale, breathe out. Do that again. Inhale, rise up, maybe up dog, palms of hands, tops of feet. Exhale, dive up and back. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Peel your heels up, breathe in. Exhale, lower your heels back down. Breathe out. Do it again 2 more times. Pop the heels up, pull your belly in, shift your shoulders over the wrists. Exhale, lower your heels down. 3rd time's a charm. Audible sigh out, Friday sigh out. Breathe in. Exhale. Breathe out. Nice. Now, let your shins hover over your mat as you bend your knees. This time, left knee lands, left foot pivots, right hand down, right arm lifts, right leg lifts for quarter moon, possibly turning it into a Chapasana connection. Breathe. Now, come back around, nice and slow. Hands and knees, round the back, tuck the chin. Inhale, open the heart. Exhale, pull your navel in. Inhale, arch. Now tuck your toes under, walk your hands right up your thighs. Just an old-fashioned stretch of the hand. Pull the fingers back. Wake up. Yes, wake up to courage. We're going to do a little action today, which conquers fear. Yeah, action. Now pull back on the right fingers with the left hand. And then take your hands, lace them inside out. Press the palms forward, navel into the spine, chin to chest. Rise up, soften the elbows, lift up and over to the right side. Bend on your knees and your shins. Inhale, back up. Exhale, up and over to the left. Come back, release that connection. Lace your hands behind your back. Let your fingers in that Kali Mudra style slide down the back side of your body as you look up. Exhale, hands and knees. Go chin, chest, belly, slither down. Inhale, back bend of choice. Inhale, rise up. Yoga is the artwork of awareness on the canvas of the body, the mind, and the spirit. Whoo! Pop your heels up, breathe in. Exhale, lower your heels back down. Now walk your feet in about 6 inches and bring them together. Pop your heels back up, breathe in, grip the mat, take a peek at your finger pads. Exhale, lower the heels back down. 3rd time, audible sigh out again. Peel the heels up, breathe in. Exhale, breathe out, and find stillness in your short little down dog, Uttanasana. Breathe. Now come with me. Pop the heels up, breathe in. Exhale, bend your knees, hips to heels. Step, hop, float, fly, feet to hands, top of your mat. Scoop the arms up, come right into chair pose. From Utkatasana, stand tall, breathe in, open up the heart and chest on top. Exhale, dive down, breathe out. Inhale and lengthen. Step or float your body back. Take it through Vinyasa. You could always take that flow right on out. You can kick it up. You move like the real you. Up and back, down dog. Right leg lifts in your down dog. Roll open at the hip. Right knee right up the center line. Activate your core. Step the right foot up. Spin the back heel down. Virabhadrasana 1. Rise up. Exhale, set it down. Let it go. Let it flow. Activate the flow. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, dive up and back. Down dog. Breathe out. Left leg lifts. Inhale, roll that hip of yours open. Knee to nose, draw it in. Step it up, Virabhadrasana 1. Pull the left hip back. Keep the left shin heading forward. Elevate your arms up. Exhale, set it down. Take the flow out. Take it through the flow. Kick it up. Meet back in down dog. You choose. You decide. Hold up and down dog. I like a shorter little down dog. We're going to move through one breath, one move. Surya Namaskara B. Building that heat, bringing awareness to this place, to your breath. Levitate your heels up. Breathe in. Exhale, breathe out. Bend your knees. Hop, float, fly. Feet to your hands, chair. Inhale, stand. Open up the heart. Exhale, dive down. Hinge, bend, and fold. Inhale and lengthen. Step or float it back. You choose the exit. Inhale, offer the heart up. Exhale, dive back. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Right leg lifts. Roll open at the hip. Knee to nose. Draw it in. Step it up. Warrior 1. Root to rise. Inhale. Exhale. Set it down. Let it go. Let it flow. You choose how you move. Offer your heart up. Exhale. Dive back. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Left leg is on the inhale. Roll open at the hip. Knee to nose. Draw it in tight. Step it up, Virabhadrasana 1. Root down through the outer edge of the right foot. Levitate your arms up. Breathe in. Exhale, set it down. Let it go. Let it flow. You choose that exit. Maybe you want to kick it up. Add a little fly. Vidya, awareness. Hold up and down dog. Bring your awareness to your breath. Peel your heels up. Breathe in. Lower your heels down. Stay with it. Breathe out. 2 more. Breathe in. Pop the heels up. Breathe out. Lower the heels down. Now, if you prefer walking your feet in a little bit, do this before we do the third fake launch. Here we go. Breathe in. And breathe out. TGI, breath out. Now, take a peek at your hands. Let those pads of your fingers really grip the mat. Now, we're going to hop, float, fly to the top of your mat. Peel your heels up on the inhale. Exhale, bend your knees. Hop, float, fly, feet to your hands, chair pose. Inhale, stand tall. Open and expand the front body. Exhale, dive down. Hinge, bend, and fold. Inhale, halfway. Step or float your body back. Move it through Vinyasa. Inhale up. Exhale, dive back. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Draw the right leg up. Roll open at the hip. Build the heat, knee to nose. Step it up. Virabhadrasana 1. Inhale, rise up, stable, steady, solid. Exhale, plant the hands. Move through the flow. Take it out. Just meet back in down dog. Always options, always variations. Left leg lifts when you land. Roll open at the hip. Knee to nose one time. Step it up. Virabhadrasana 1. Root to rise. Elevate the arms up. Breathe in. Yoga is that artwork of awareness. Breathe out on the canvas of your mind, your body, and your soul. You move according to your way of flowing. Inhale the heart up. Exhale, dive back, down dog. Walk your feet in close again. Hold. Pop your heels up this time. Bend your knees and let them land. Point your toes, sit on your heels. Nice. Now circle the right arm around. Circle the right arm around and look up, sitting on your hips and heels. Now left hand, left hip, rise up, sit back down. Inhale, open. Exhale, draw back. Inhale, reach. Exhale. Inhale, open. Right hand, right hip. Left arm up, circle. Exhale. What are you going to bring awareness to on that canvas of your mind, your body, and your spirit? Your yoga is the artwork. Paint that picture. Dream the painting, then paint the dream. That's what Van Gogh says. Keep going. Come on, keep going. Inhale, open up. This next time, hold up top. Both arms levitate up. Tee the arms and expand the heart. Lift it. Breathe. Exhale, hands to heart center. Connect your awareness back to your heart. Plant your hands back down. Tuck your toes back under. Pop your hips back up. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Draw your feet closer together. Prepare for launch. Peel the heels up. Breathe in. Exhale. Bend your knees. Hop, float, fly. Feet to your hands. Chair. Utkatasana. Inhale, stand tall. Open up the front body. Find expansion. Exhale, dive back down. Come back to your intention. Inhale and lengthen. Step or float your body back. Take it through Vinyasa. Build the heat, tapas. Intensity. Slow the roll, right leg lifts. Roll open at the hip. Knee to nose. These are all tips in the blueprint of transforming those negative emotions. Rise up, bring vidya, awareness. Exhale, set it down, let it go, let it flow. You choose the exit. Inhale, offer your heart up. Back bend of choice. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg's on the rise. Roll open at the hip. Knee to nose, draw it in. Build that heat. Step it up. Virabhadrasana 1. Come on up. Breathe in. Yoga's that artwork. Look up. Exhale. Set it down. Let it go on the canvas of your mind, of your body, of your spirit. Hold wherever you are, finding that flow, that cadence that serves you best. Meeting back in down dog. Hold up in down dog. Breathe in. And breathe out. Now, feet are closer together. Closer to the hands by about 6 inches. Peek at your hands. Hop up, chair pose. Breathe in. Bend your knees, breathe out. Step, float, fly, feet to hands, chair pose. Stand tall, expand the heart, open up. Exhale, dive over the legs. This time, stay in the fold. Inhale and lengthen. Plant your palms, load your knees up on your arms, and come into crow. Now, no crow, no worries. You could always stay right in malasana. Another option, that yoga squat. You make the choice. When you're ready, we're going to move through that vinyasa flow or step back to downward facing dog. Elevate the right leg up when you return. Roll open at the hip. Right knee up the center line. Step it up. Warrior one. Rise up. Breathe in. Open into warrior two. Breathe out. Flip the right palm for peace. Now float up, half moon. Right hand over and out. Left leg lift. So we started off quarter moon. Here you are in half. We're unpacking samskara. Open up those negative patterns of emotions by bringing awareness to your practice. Awareness, vidya, awareness to your breath, awareness to being here. Land in standing L shape, like the beginning of class. Exhale, draw the left knee in, square the hips up, knee to nose. Inhale, stretch it back. Do it again. Exhale, left knee to nose. Inhale, stretch it back. One more time. Exhale, knee to nose. Set it down next to the right. Scoop the arms up, chair. Stand tall, breathe. Tee the arms, open up your heart. Exhale, collect your hands at heart center. Bring your chin to your chest and just pause in your purpose being drawn back in, your intention. From that place, from that purpose, build the heat. Offer the arms up. Breathe in, sit back down into chair. Exhale, fold over your legs. And number 2, Bakasana, maybe planting your hands, loading your knees up. Or maybe you want to stay in Malasana. You choose, you decide, many options. Do what serves you best. Then move through that flow or take the flow out. Empty your breath out. Moving slowly with that connection, that awareness of your connection. Mind, body, and spirit with your breath. Left leg lifts. Roll open at the hip in your down dog. Knee to nose, draw it in tight. Step it up, Virabhadrasana 1. Root down, rise up, breathe in. Exhale, warrior 2, breathe out. Flip that left palm, follow it with your gaze. Things are not happening to you, but in some way, possibly for you. Float up, half moon, stay with it, breathe. Open up like a sunflower, perhaps grabbing that right foot with your right hand for a Chapasana variation. Release that connection, L shape. Exhale, draw the right knee in. Inhale, stretch it back. Exhale, dive it back in. Inhale, stretch it back. Exhale, third time, pull it in. Set it next to the left. Scoop the arms up, chair pose. Exhale, lower your bottom all the way down. Wrap your arms around your shins. Pick your feet up, landing on your bottom with your feet lifted. Hands wrapped around your shins. You're in a little ball. Now, from here, lift your legs up to a high boat. High boat. Nice. Now, lower down to a low boat. On the way up, pull the right knee in. Lift the heart up. Breathe in. Drop the shoulders down. Pump the heart. Breathe. Inhale, lower down. I'm going to move back a little. Keep going. Exhale, left knee in. Sit up tall. Can you hold right here? Can you hover the right leg? Now, lower down. Wake up to courage. Inhale. Inhale and exhale. Draw that knee into the chest. using your hands, using your shin, using your core. That mind, body, spirit connection. The roots of that samskara, changing those negative emotions, is by seeing things clearly. Awareness, hold up, high boat. Plant your feet down. Hands go back. Fingers toward hips. Roll the shoulders up and back. Plant your feet. Levitate the hips up. Breathe. Now walk to the top of your mat. Malasana. Seeing things clearly. Steady, stable. Once you find that insight, then you can activate fearlessness. Action conquers it. Rise up. Stay standing. Heel toe your feet together. Right hand, left wrist, side bend. Stay with it. Inhale, back up, open up. Exhale, left hand, right wrist, lean up and over to the left. Come back to the center. Dive over your legs. Hinge, bend, and fold. Inhale and lengthen. Step or float your body back through Vinyasa. Meeting back in down dog. Let the right leg rise. Roll open at the hip. Right knee to your nose. Draw it in. Step it up. Warrior one. Rise up. Breathe in. Press into two. Breathe out. Flip the right palm. Peace. Reverse it. Keep the right shin heading forward. Float up, half moon. We've been here. Maybe you want to slide that right foot back. Levitate the left leg up, half moon. Possible connection for Chapasana. Hold. Release, standing L shape. Now on this standing L, plant your hands down. So you might have to hop the right foot back. If your hamstrings are tight, you're going to need more distance. We're going to peel the right heel up. Now, bend the right knee and think about lifting up and switching. Left leg lands. Now, do that a couple of times. Left leg down, left heel lifts. Drive the right leg up and switch. So a couple of times switching through. Just play with it. Get that playful. Then when you're on your final switch, I want you to land with the left leg down, right leg lifted. Land in warrior one as you step back. Raise your arms up. Breathe in. Create those goalposts. Breathe out. Lace your hands. Slide them down the back side of your body. Dip your hips. Look up. Exhale. Dive in to humble warrior. Dive down into that awareness of being right here in the now. Release that connection. Modified revolved lunge. Dip the right knee down. Pick the right hand up. Hold. Now circle around. Right hand, right hip pocket. Possibly right heel, left arm up. Half camel, arc back, but hold. Pinwheel your hands down. Glide the hips back. Runner's stretch. Inhale, pump the heart. Exhale, dive down, stretching out that left hamstring. Breathe. Now, as you plant the left leg and the left foot, plant your hands. Pick up the right kneecap. Shoot the left leg back. Three-legged chaturanga as you bend your arms. Left leg joins the right. Inhale, offer your heart up. Exhale, dive back. Downward facing dog. Breathe out. Hold. Now lift the left leg up. Roll open at the hip. Nice, warm, smooth flow. Knee to nose. Step it up. Virabhadrasana 1. Rise up, breathe in. Press into 2. Like moving through water, molasses. Peace, flip the left palm. Find that float, that lift. Half moon, right leg lifts, right arm lifts. Possibly catch the right hand to the right bent leg for that Chapasana variation. Breathe, release it, L shape. You might have to hop back a little. You're on the left leg down, right leg lifted. Look back at the right foot. You can flex it, float it, or point it. Balance on your hands by peeling the left heel up. Take it slow. Scissor switch. Bend the left leg. Push off and switch. Like moving through molasses. Push off and switch. Keep going with that. Push off and switch. Couple more times. Maybe you catch a little hang time in your switch. But then you're going to land back, right leg down. Step back, Virabhadrasana 1. Rise the arms up. Tee the arms, open the heart. Lace the hands. Dive them down the backside. Look up. Exhale. Dive down. Humble warrior. Dive your head down where your left leg would be if it were there. Release. Bring your awareness to your breath. Right arm up. Right knee tracks over the second and third toe. Breathe. Left knee down. Awareness. Open up. Left hand forward, right hand back. Right hand starts the circle. Awareness. That insight brings us into fearlessness. Open up. Pinwheel your hands. Drive back. Runner's stretch. Inhale, pump the heart. Exhale, dive down. Now, if you're a full Hanumananer, always know you've got that option to slide right in. Keep the hips square, breathe. Things aren't happening to you, but we look for that good. Maybe things are happening for you. Runner stretch, half a split or full splits. Now plant the right foot. Plant your hands. Pop the left knee cap up. Shoot the right leg back. Three-legged chaturanga. Right leg joins the left. Inhale, inhale your intention up. Exhale, dive back. Down dog. Pop your heels up, breathe in. Exhale, bend your knees, breathe out. Land your knees down. Point your toes. Slide your hands alongside your body. Bow your head down. Embryo pose. Just a little thank God asana. Breathing in and out through your nose. Stable and steady. Now you have many options. You could stay right here for a little thank God asana. You could come into the inversion of your choice. You could come into dolphin, forearms down, hips up. You could stay in dolphin. Your heart is higher than your head. You could come into a headstand if that were part of your practice. You could come into tripod or possibly classical. I'm going to option with classical today, lacing my hands, slipping the bottom pinky finger in, tucking my toes under, Slipping my head right inside my hands as I walk my feet in. Maybe it's one heel today. If you have any kind of neck issues, any kind of back issues, maybe you don't do this today. But move slow. Maybe you hold in a little ball. Or maybe you want to extend all the way up. Let your forearms root down. If you're upside down, squeeze your inner thighs together. Let two legs become one. Steady your gaze. Keep lifting out of the bandhas, those abdominal connections. Finding that super slow descend back down. Right back where we left. Embryo pose. Now just stay right here. Samskara. Patterns of negative emotions. Your intention helps break those patterns. The heat, the tapas, the slow movement. And today, introducing the awareness and the fearlessness. Action conquers fear. Bring your hands up to your thighs. Tuck your toes under. Sweep the arms out and up. Breathe in. Tee the arms. Breathe out. Hands right into your imaginary back pockets. Maybe reach back to your heels. Ustrasana, camel. It's a lifting pose. Maybe come back down super slow. Hands to hips. Bow back down, embryo. From your embryo, hands and knees, right leg over the left. I want you to roll back all the way onto your back. You might have to scooch up. Capture the underneath hamstrings while laying on your back. Or lace your hands. Let your feet travel around your ankles. Yes, just a little Friday TGIF massage on your back. Roll in the opposite direction. Now, release your feet to the width of your mat. Go ahead, tee your arms like goalposts, and just let your knees create a rinse. Right to left. Let the awareness of your breath be washed over your body, letting any kind of remaining tension or angst, just let it be replaced with your breath, with your intention, with the slow, fluid movements of your practice. Breathe side to side and let those movements help conquer fear. Rinse your knees right. Take your gaze left. Now do the opposite. Rinse your knees left. Take the gaze right. Now just rock and roll right up. Wake right up to courage, to a seated place. Come right around, crisscross legs, waking up to that courage. Action conquers fear. Sweep the arms out and up. Breathe in. Exhale, Anjali Mudra. Collect your hands at heart center and draw your chin right in towards your chest. So today, seal that purpose into your heart. Let the emotional patterns that are negative be overwrought with positive patterns. We're going to just replace them. Replace them knowing that as you make those tiny shifts, that action conquers fear. Step out courageously to activate faith greater than fear. Now look up and let's finish off with one Om to home. Sip your breath in. Om. Now go on out and be a blessing. Namaste.
Full stop. Can't believe I live in your thoughts.